But first, the alarming stunt by a television program that has them under investigation by both the Queensland Police and the Department of Foreign Affairs.
I think it's crook. I think it's wrong. It's against all the rules. I believe it's against the criminal law of the nation.
Miss Corby, it's Roger Norley here.
It's proof of a sickening lie.
We met some time ago during your sister's trial.
Tonight, we'll reveal the shameful evidence Today Tonight doesn't want you to hear.
Once again, Australian lives have been lost on Indonesian soil.
When Garuda Airlines Flight 200 crashed and burned last week, 5 Australians were killed. One of them was Liz O'Neill.
Jakarta Embassy Media Officer Liz O'Neill was honoured for her work in Bali.
A respected and popular foreign diplomat, Liz played a vital role following the Bali bombings. And she worked closely with the Corby family during Schapelle's trial on drug trafficking charges. Liz O'Neill, the young mother with an 8-month-old baby, was dead at 38 years of age. As her family and friends began the grieving process, Today Tonight hatched a cynical and sickening plan. To use the tragic death of Liz O'Neill to help lure Mercedes Corby into a TV confrontation with her former best friend turned traitor, Jody Power. Here's how it unfolded, just 48 hours after the plane crash.
Received 9th March at 12:21 p.m.
Miss Corby, it's Roger Norley here. We met some time ago during your sister's trial. I have some documents that have been given to me. Some of them are rather confidential. I would like to pass them on to you as soon as possible. They've been given to me to pass on to you directly. I would wonder if you could give me a call back at your earliest convenience on 041-777-8569.
The message was a hoax. Today Tonight was setting the bait for Mercedes Corby.
I've landed at Coolangatta Airport. I'll be on the coast for the afternoon, and then I have to fly down to Sydney. So I would like to hand these documents over to you. I think you may find them of some interest. They've been given to us by a mutual contact in Bali. So I look forward to your call.
Mercedes was suspicious and didn't return the call. But the mystery man called back a few hours later, claiming he was from the Department of Foreign Affairs. He said he had a bombshell which would help Schapelle. Following that fraudulent phone call, Mercedes spoke to journalist and author Catherine Bernella.
On Friday night, I got an emotional call from Mercedes. She said she just had a call from a guy from the Department of Foreign Affairs who had documents that had come from the husband of Liz O'Neill, who had died in the Garuda plane crash, and that they could very much help Schapelle.
It was a most disgraceful tactic. Today Tonight prepared to dishonour the dead to strengthen their trap for Mercedes Corby. The following day came the text messages.
Ms. Corby, can you suggest public venue, i.e. hotel, bar, coffee shop, etc., that is convenient to you?
It was the so-called official from Foreign Affairs, lining up a meeting with the secret contact.
It would be more comfortable just the two of you. I think he's very cautious of his own situation. He's about 55 years old, short and fat, so you need not be concerned.
When Mercedes showed up to receive the documents, there were 5 TV cameras, a Today Tonight reporter and Jody Power waiting to pounce.
Got a call from Mercedes sobbing. She was driving off in the car and she said she'd just been ambushed at McDonald's by Today Tonight.
When the Sunday Telegraph busted the despicable scam, Today Tonight investigator Colin Chapman said telling lies is part of his job. He admitted that Liz O'Neill's name was raised during conversations with Mercedes, and he refused to deny that he used the deceased diplomat to suck in Mercedes.
It wouldn't surprise me if some criminal action is launched.
The condemnation is coming from all quarters, such as former spy Michael Darby and veteran journalist Mark Day, who doesn't accept the excuse being offered by Today Tonight.
Now, excuse me, that's not the way the job is done. That person may not be a journalist, and that may be a very convenient excuse, but it was still wrong, wrong, wrong.
Doing a follow-up story. Peter Meakin is in charge of Today Tonight. And I'm wondering whether you are standing by Colin Chapman. You are.
I think it's fair to say that Peter Meakin, if asked, in future will advise his team not to do it because it's clearly outside the rules.
But there's no rule book for basic human dignity.
So what has she done to deserve this?
Would you believe the Today Tonight reporter who confronted Mercedes Corby after she'd been lured to the dodgy meeting on the back of Liz O'Neill's good name was the same reporter who covered the plane crash 2 days earlier that took